Are you frustrated with your process of removing unwanted fines from your aggregate products? Does the elimination of complicated, bulky, and messy washing equipment interest you? Are you working in an area where water is not readily available? Fisher Industries has a solution to your problems. The Fisher Air Separator has proven itself to function effectively in removing unwanted fines from aggregate products at efficient production rates. The separator brings otherwise rejected material into specification. Our product, in most cases, eliminates the need for a washing plant to perform the same task. The capability of the Fisher Air Separator to dry process materials and remove excess fines promotes a more efficient and cleaner operation. The separator is manufactured under U.S. patent number 6290071. The Fisher Air Separator is designed with the mobile contractor in mind. The separator is easy to transport with the tandem 10-foot braked bud axles and New-Way heavy-duty mechanical suspension. Stationary units are also available. The Fisher Air Separator has 3 conveyors on plant for feed and discharge of material. The feed conveyor is 24 inches by 36 feet, and the 2 discharge conveyors are 18 inches by 24 feet. The Fisher Air Separator is equipped with an on-plant hydraulic system for ease and safety of setup and teardown. The control valve for raising and lowering the separator is located on the rear of the plant. The Fisher Air Separator comes complete with all the electrical controls for each piece on the air separator. A removable panel stand with rain hood protects the controls from weather elements. The Fisher Air Separator has been designed so setup can be completed quickly and easily. The first step is to do site preparation. The site should be as level as possible and be compacted to prevent shifting. Once the air separator has been moved into place, use the 6 screw jacks supplied for blocking and leveling. Using a loader or a crane, unpin the 3 conveyors and electrical stand and remove them from the plant. The next step is connecting the main power cord from the electrical panel to the electrical source. Once completed and proper rotation of the motors is obtained, the hydraulic system can be turned on and the separator can be lifted into the operating position. The feed and discharge conveyors can now be placed into operating position. The feed conveyor attaches to the feed hopper on top and on the support brace located in the rear of the plant. The reject discharge conveyor is placed under the downspout and mounts off to the side of the unit. The separated material discharge conveyor is placed under the side spout and is mounted off the front of the unit. The operation of the Fisher Air Separator is simple but effective and requires very little training. The material to be separated is conveyed up the feed conveyor into the feed hopper. The material passes through the hopper and into the feed tube, which directs the material onto the feed table. The material is discharged outward by the counterclockwise rotation of the rotor fan. After leaving the fan, the material enters the separating zone between the feed table and the inner cone. Air currents caused by the fan blades create the separating of the finer particles from the coarse particles, lifting them upwards and discharging them into the outer cone. The coarse material stays in the inner cone and drops downward. The air is returned to the separating zone through baffles on the inner cone and the cycle repeats. The air-separated coarse material is discharged out of the inner cone through the side spout and onto the discharge conveyor. The rejected fines are discharged out of the outer cone through the bottom spout and onto the discharge conveyor. The Fisher Air Separator will perform at maximum efficiency on dry material. When processing natural fines, a 3% or less moisture content will provide best results. In processing crusher fines, the air separator will run effectively at 5 to 6% moisture content. The Fisher Air Separator is equipped with an AC inverter drive, which is used to adjust the fan speed. The speed is adjusted by using the jog up and down buttons on the front panel of the controller. To begin testing, start the separator at 55 Hz and then adjust speed up or down depending on samples and achieving desired gradations. Increasing speed will remove coarser material from the finished product, and decreasing speed will retain coarser material in the finished product. A consistent feed rate will provide more consistent separating results than surging the feed. The moisture content of the material will have a determining factor on the production rate. Using the loader or crane, remove all conveyors from their operating positions. The hydraulic system can now be used to bring the separator down to the travel position. Once the unit is down, the power cord can be removed from the electrical source and wrapped up on the cable hooks on the electrical stand. Unbolt the safety cage from the ladder. The conveyors and the electrical stand should be placed into their travel positions and the safety pins reinstalled. The unit is now ready to be transported down the road.